So I just finished playing Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/ovarb, and I encountered a ending that I didn't feel was very satisfying. And it turns out that that was one of the false endings of the games. There's actually 5 false endings in Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, and I got the greedy ending, which is actually a very common ending for first-time players. It's the most common ending for first-time players. And basically what happened is I wish to be rich, as it says here, and bolts and screws fell down from the ceiling and they turned to gold pieces. And I was like, "Hey, this is great," but it ended up being an illusion, and the ceiling collapsed on me and I died. And I was like, "Okay, that wasn't very satisfying because I went through the entire zone to get there just to die." But it does speak for the stalkers, as their main goal is to just get rich quick by doing all this dangerous stuff, and then it came back to bite me in the end. I get that. I get that a lot. But I didn't feel it was very satisfying. And so because of that, I checked out the Stalker wiki here on the fandom.com site, and I saw there was also 2 true endings. And so I said, okay, 2 true endings. Interesting. So I began to check that out. And I read this passage from the Stalker wiki. It says, to get these endings, there are several criteria. First of all, you must speak with Guide. Alright, so who is Guide? Let's go check him out. Guide is a loner who appears in Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. Okay. Appearances, Shadow of Chernobyl. He is known to wander around the cordon, most of the time sitting by the fire in the hut where the player first met Fox. Okay, who's Fox? Fox is a minor character and part of the main quest, Shadow of Chernobyl. And if you don't recognize this guy, I don't blame you, but you will recognize the setting. If you play through the game and beat it, you will recognize this setting. This is where we rescue him and save him from the dogs who are attacking him. You will likely recognize it. If you passed it, I mean, you would have never gotten the true ending anyways. But yeah. So we have to go where we first meet Fox to get the true ending. Go to Guide. Um, but here's the kicker, right? The kicker is this: that if the player visited S.T.A.L.K.E.R stashes under a grow palm is the research institute. It looks like this. Early on in the game, by the way. After finding Gauss, the objective to speak with the guide will not be given, and the guide will not spawn. So that means that the player will be unable to open S.T.A.L.K.E.'s stash in Pripyat to get the decoder, and only the false endings are available. Basically, in order to get the true endings, there's a certain door you have to go through, and without getting this decoder, there's no way to get through it, and you can only get the false endings. So, it says there's still a possibility to steal the decoder through the hotel room window by simply throwing a grenade inside and move the decoder closer to the window by means of explosion. But that is kind of difficult, and without, people will get to the end of the game, they'll have my same reaction if that was kind of an unsatisfying ending. And they don't want to have to go back all the way to the hotel to throw a grenade and hope that goes out the window. So here, I'm going to offer you a better solution, which is also on the same Stalker Wiki site. So it says, however, there is a way of opening the locked door without getting the decoder by using the Gauss gun glitch and still get the good endings without meeting either the guide or the doctor. So even if you screwed up, even if you did open S.T.A.L.K.E.R stashes in a grow palm, like the game didn't tell you that you shouldn't open them there to get the true ending. It doesn't tell you anything about this. It's not your fault at all that you didn't get them. Uh, you have this opportunity at the very end of the game, like not going back at all, not having to reset 20 hours, just straight at the end of the game, you can still get the true endings without backtracking. And I'm about to show you how, using the Gauss gun glitch. So let me switch over and show you how to do that. So to get to the location where you perform the Gauss gun glitch and get to the true ending, you want to get to Chernobyl near the end of the game, and just go through as you normally would, enter the reactor, and progress through the reactor until you reach this point in the map. And of course, you're going to have to come into many enemies, so make sure you're well prepared. And you'll reach this point, which you've already been in the game, you might recognize, is almost like a fork in the path. And if you're like me, you likely took the left path first. Took the left path and you went this way, just, randomly choosing one. And you came across this little entrance, you made your way in. You went up here, you went up this ladder, and you made it to the wish granter. So you can see this is up there in the distance. But here is the alternative route to get to the true ending, and you might have guessed what it is. Just make my way over there. So instead of, when you come out of this door going left, you would take a right. And there's also a lot of enemies this way, and I'll show you as we pass by here how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, around 8 guys. So yeah, again, you have to be very well prepared. But if you're here, you're probably already pretty well prepared. And once you come up this ladder here on the left side, like you saw, you want to take a right, not a left, but a right, and make your way down this way to this door right here. And this is actually the door that leads to the true ending of the game. So, first things first, make sure you save. The Gauss gun glitch can accidentally kill you for reasons you're probably going to see, so make sure you save before you do anything. So first, just to show, as you walk up to the door, it says this door is locked by a code. So like we discussed earlier, the only way to get into this door is using the decoder that you find earlier in the game if you go through the correct steps to get to the true ending. So if you're already here at the end and don't want to backtrack, and don't want to have to go back to an old save file and lose progress, this is the way to go. You have to use the Gauss gun glitch. It's the only way to get the true ending. So, what you want to do is go into your inventory and grab your Gauss gun. And if you're wondering where you get the Gauss gun, you can actually find it here while you're in Chernobyl. There's a lot of, I won't say a lot of, I think there's at least 2 people when you're inside the reactor that have a Gauss gun. And the way to tell if they have one is when they shoot, it's a sniper rifle type gun that leaves a blue trail after the bullet passes. So that's what you look for, the blue trail. If they got the blue trail, it means you want to go over to their body when you kill them and pick it up and save it for this glitch. So how to perform the Gauss glitch finally. You can do it multiple ways. You can go from the front, or you can go from one of the sides. I personally find the side with the hinges to be the best, but honestly, you could also try from the front or try from this side, depending on, the progress you're making, or if you feel like you're not getting anywhere with this side. But yeah, all you want to do basically is you want to press G for the default to drop your Gauss gun. So if you didn't change any key bindings, just press G, and you want to drop it and kind of try to wedge it in between the door and the door frame. Think of it like a crowbar, using the Gauss gun as a crowbar. So you want to drop it in, and you can see right there, it's kind of already crowbarred its way in. And we can almost kind of, oh, the door's kind of shutting. The door's kind of shutting. Yeah. But you can almost kind of get through there. So we want to just try it again, throw it in. And it may take a few tries. You want to just get it just right. And you see how he died there? That's why we want to save, so we can go back into our save file, reload it, and just try again. can't find the gun, just try to look on the floor behind it. You should still be able to pick it up. There we go. I accidentally pressed, what was that? The contacts button. I didn't even know that was a contacts button. But anyways, we finally managed to wedge it through, so we can walk straight through the door here. You can also, if you can, grab the Gauss gun if you want to use it for later on in the game. You grab it like that, and as you can see, you walk forward here and move on to the next level. Now I know it's not the most perfect way to get through here. There is some trial and error. I know some videos online will have them done in like 30 seconds or something, but just think of the fact that they probably reset with the save as well. I'm just trying to keep it as honest as I can, show you, yes, there will be times where it doesn't work right, or you die and you have to go back to your old save and whatnot, but it's way more worth it to go through the trouble of getting this glitch right than to waste 20 hours of your life going back in the game. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Cici for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video, subscribe. I will be playing more S.T.A.L.K.E.R in the future, but in other games as well. Right now I'm playing Halo, and we'll likely play some other horror games on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/ovarb. So make sure to follow me there. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. I hope your Thanksgiving was good, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a great one.